that most of us or the consumers would like to own if money were no object and they could buy any vehicle they wanted. Can anyone blame consumers for aspiring to reach a creation of Carroll Shelby? He's a grand gentleman of the automotive industry. Well, Shelby Cobras have won race after race, have long been among the most highest bidded vehicles at Barrett Jackson and other premier auto auctions. So accepting the trophy for the dream car, Reader's Choice, Robert.
This is Robert Parker of the Ford Motor Company. Thank you.
Premium large car was named the Hyundai Genesis. Jim Trainer, on behalf of Hyundai, will be accepting. The Hyundai has made stunning inroads in terms of small cars and economy vehicles since it was first introduced in the United States, but boy, this Genesis really has marked its initial foray into the premium market, and it hit a home run, apparently, as far as the auto riders and consumers both have chosen it as the North American Car of the Year last January and in Detroit, and now the consumers have seconded that decision by announcing it as their premium large car choice for this Reader's Choice Awards. Jim Trainer is representing Hyundai.
A number of years, Jim has come up to accept awards on behalf of Hyundai.
Happy to keep coming back, too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Our compact crossover utility vehicle is a Subaru Forester, and accepting on behalf of Subaru is Michael McHale. The SUV-like attributes and the CUV comfort make the new Forester really stand apart. Consumers have voted with their bank accounts as well as their computers as this third-generation Forester has continued to just set sales records, and I know y'all are happy at Subaru over that. The company has just stayed ahead of prior years, even during the recession. The Forester is no stranger to the limelight. It was voted compact, the SUV CUV of Texas, at this year's Texas Truck Rodeo as well. So accepting on behalf of Subaru is Michael McHale for the compact crossover utility vehicle. Compact hatchback crossover was a Toyota Matrix. Sam Buto is accepting on behalf of Toyota. Newspaper readers, guess what? They love their Toyotas. The Matrix remains unbeatable with fuel economy in the mid-20s in the city and base model, over 30 on the highway. The Matrix has been a top seller since its introduction in 2002 as a 2003 model. The second generation introduced last year was completely redesigned. It continued to be recognized for its excellence with the Kiplinger Best Value Awards, the Best Bet Awards from Cars.com, and the Car Book. So accepting on behalf of Toyota is Sam Buto, the Reader's Choice Compact Hatchback Crossover.
Congratulations, Sam.
Next is our mid-size crossover utility vehicle, the Hyundai Santa Fe. And Jim's already been up here once, so you get to come again. A smooth ride built for strong utilitarian use is what makes an excellent crossover vehicle. Hyundai has managed to keep combined city highway fuel economy over 20 miles per hour of a gallon while still providing lots of passenger cargo space in this new Santa Fe. Accepting on behalf of Hyundai is Jim Trainer for the mid-size crossover utility vehicle.
Yeah, it's getting to be a habit.
And Michael McHale has another trip up here. Where did Michael go? I think maybe he cut out real fast. Thought he only. Well, we have one more for him. The Subaru Outback. The Subaru Outback won the station wagon crossover. It's perhaps the most famous Subaru due to the many commercials by Paul Hogan of Crocodile Dundee fame. Continues to win the minds and souls of consumers across America. After universal acceptance in the 50s and 60s, the name station wagon, well, it sort of fell out of disfavor. Americans love the vehicle, though, and it's been rekindled in recent years. The Outback has actually launched the trend towards crossover vehicles about 15 years ago and remains true to its heritage and a favorite, as readers have proven by casting their votes in this year's award. Well, Ford and Jim both have garnered a lot of awards. Accepting already for Ford was Robert Parker, but Robert, come up. We've got another string of these to go for you. We're going to start with a subcompact car, the Ford Fiesta. Europe has long been a haven for small cars due to very narrow streets, fuel prices that make any American cringe, and bringing the Fiesta, what we call across the pond now, is just proved to be a sure winner for Ford in terms of sales, the way it started out, as well as the economy. So accepting for the Subcompact Car Award, Reader's Choice, Ford Fiesta, is Robert Parker. He'll also be accepted for the Lincoln MKZ, the premium mid-size sedan. The Lincoln MKZ was named the Zephyr, if y'all remember that one, when it was introduced about in 2005, recalling one of the company's most luxurious vehicles from way back in the past. The original Zephyr was introduced in 1936. This reincarnation was renamed the MKZ in 2007. Great styling, superior power, built-in luxury, they've all helped propel this MKZ to new heights in sales each year. Accepting the premium midsize sedan Lincoln MKZ, Robert Parker. The hybrid SUV CUV, the Ford Escape. And it's again Robert Parker here. He's going to get a little stack over. Perhaps because Ford did not create a separate nameplate for the hybrid vehicles, it's not received probably the same level of notoriety for hybrids as some of the other manufacturers when they change nameplates. But nonetheless, the Reader's Choice concept have overwhelmingly voted for the Escape. It's their favorite hybrid SUV CUV. The Escape Hybrid boasts over 30 miles per gallon during both highway and city driving, providing the latest in onboard technology that differentiated Ford from the pack in the last few recent years. So Robert is accepting on the Ford Escape for the Hybrid CUV SUV Reader's Choice Award.
Thank you. I haven't seen Case.
Well, he got hybrid SUV, but he also got the hybrid car, the Ford Fusion. The Ford Fusion is a thing that most enamored, most of us about the hybrid. It's a tremendous amount of torque and the excellent performance that was when you're behind the wheel. During test drives along winding roads in the Sierra Nevada mountains, both Marlon and I couldn't help but notice the excellent handling, even though it was providing just great fuel economy at the same time. Apparently all the readers felt it the same way in voting it, because they picked the hybrid Ford Fusion as their hybrid car of the year, second year in a row. It won it last year also. For its size, the Fusion provides an incredible amount of economy, travels 36 miles on a gallon of gas on the city, 41 during highway driving. So accepting Robert Parker for Ford, the Fusion hybrid car, Reader's Choice of the Year. And General Motors. Vicki Cosgrove, you got a big stack too, and maybe Robert will scoop some of his over and let you have room to put some over there. Premium, sporty, performance car, the Chevrolet Corvette. The word icon can hardly describe the Chevy Corvette. It's been the quintessential American sports car, I guess, since most of us were kids. It's a first set of wheels that went back to pavement in 1953. Few of us, Marlon and I in particular, can remember that time. It's never lost its luster. The Corvette just remains a dream of American driving enthusiasts, whether you're young or old. Accepting on behalf of General Motors, the premium sporty performance car, Reader's Choice Chevrolet Corvette. And the premium large SUV, the Cadillac Escalade. Cadillac was the vehicle that only rich and famous were able to drive back in the heyday of American motoring, and y'all remember that. It's been returned to that position with this Escalade being perhaps the most shining example of luxury among all large SUVs.